Hello everyone and welcome into our Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Kayla Cumby and it sure does feel good to be back from Thanksgiving break. We all hope you enjoyed your time spent with your family and friends. I know I sure did. But let's get you started with our show today, and we have our announcement team with What's Up Heritage. Take it away, guys.
Start you off, SGA will be having their annual Christmas Mystery Box. Tickets are available for $1. The money raised for the Mystery Box will go to the Catoosa County Children's Fund. For more information, go see Miss Petty's. We will also have more information later in the show. Next up, basketball teams will be taking on Ridgeland tonight here at the Taj. The girls will start at 6 and the boys will start at 7:30. Make sure you come out and support. Finally, wrestling will be visiting Dade County on Thursday at 5. So make sure you're there to wish them good luck. That's it for announcements. Now here's Madison for your weather.
I'm Madison Hogue, and this is your weather forecast up until Friday. Today there will be a high of 42, a low of 20 with a 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow on Wednesday there will be a high of 50, a low of 25 with a 0% chance of rain. Thursday there will be a high of 51, a low of 35 with a 40% chance of rain. And on Friday there will be a high of 50, a low of 28 with a 30% chance of rain.
Thanks, you two. I don't know if I'm ready for this cold weather this week, but ready or not, it sure was freezing this morning. Moving on into the news now, and right when students and staff were getting used to our 4-day-a-week schedule, the schedule changes again. Due to the recent surge in COVID around the area, we are transferring back to the hybrid schedule for at least until the end of the first semester. How do students and staff here at Heritage feel about it? Well, we have Dan Anderson and Colton Buckles with more.
Okay, Generals, we are back on the hybrid schedule for the remainder of this semester. That gets us through, I think, December 18th is our last school day to finish up first semester. Basically, we're just seeing a COVID spike in our area. We were doing a lot of contact tracing, sending a lot of students home, and having a case or two a day. So I think this does give us a chance to finish out the school year in a reasonable manner. So, guys, you only have a couple of days left, really, where you'll be in class here. So please make the most of those days and finish out strong.
Well, I think going back to a hybrid schedule is a good thing. I feel like it's going to help lower the cases in our school and put less people out of school for quarantine. Overall, I feel like hybrid will help our school in the long run.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with hybrid because, I don't have to come to school as much. I get to stay home and I get to sleep in. And, it does help me a lot being at home, at least I think it does, because I get to have more time to study for tests and all that.
We should know a little bit more about the EOC schedule and final exams, which will be coming up the last week of school. Hopefully be able to get that out to you this week. As of right now, we plan to come back in January 5 days a week, and we'll just have to see where we are then to see how many cases are in the area and what's going on before that decision has been made. But I'm looking forward to the time where we can all be back together every day.
Hopefully we'll get back to the normal after the holiday season. Moving on to yet another really important fundraiser here at the school, just in time for the holiday season. Our Student Government Association is holding their annual Mystery Box raffle. For just $1, you can buy a raffle ticket and get a chance to win all the goodies inside this year's Mystery Box. And even more, it goes to a really great cause. Here is Gracie Dawson and Brooklyn Collins with this report.
So SGA is starting our annual Mystery Christmas Raffle this week, and it'll go all the way through, I think we're going until the Wednesday of the last week of school, which is a hybrid day. So basically all of our SGA representatives have raffle tickets that if you would like to buy one for $1, you can buy one for $1, and we are raffling off 3 Christmas presents.
So SGA is selling raffle tickets for $1 to win a prize, and I think I'm going to buy one. Even though I might not win the prize, it's okay because the money goes to a really good cause. It's going to Catoosa Children's Fund for kids that don't have Christmas.
Every year we give away some really great presents. We've given away Apple Watches before. We've given away an Xbox One. We've given away Bluetooth speakers. We've given away Beats headphones. We've done a lot of different stuff. We partner up with Walmart, and they help us with some gifts. And plus, there's a bunch of extra little presents that are thrown in there as well.
Man, I'm really excited about the raffle this year. Hope I win that prize. I'm planning on spending about $20. And I also wanted to give to the kids. Have a good Christmas, kids. Love you.
That sure would be a great raffle to win just right before Christmas. But it's time for a break here on the show, but don't go anywhere after the commercial because we'll have your latest Heritage sports scene. The football team wraps up an awesome season this year, and our boys and girls are starting up basketball. Stay tuned, sports is next.
Who am I? Well, I'm a lot of things, that's for sure. My name is Jeff Green, but I've been called a lot of names over my 53 years on this planet. My parents named me Jeffery. My sister called me Sam for some reason for years. Said I just looked like Sam to her. During high school, calling kids by their last name was so in. So I was just Green. During my 18-year career at Channel 3, I was simply known as JG, although one of my closest friends and one of the best anchors in Chattanooga of all time, Bill Markham, called me RT. He said I looked like country music star singer Randy Travis. Here at Heritage, I get called a lot too, Mr. Green the most. Some of my best buds call me Greenie, and most of my students, well, they call me Coach Green. Speaking of coaching, that's certainly a passion of mine. I love to work with kids in all kinds of sports. I do get the opportunity to coach basketball and girls tennis here at the school. I can't even begin to tell you how much fun I have coaching those sports. In basketball, I get to work alongside several of my closest friends, Coach Terry, Coach Height, and the best manager in the world, the famous Logan Pickett. Oh, the stories we could tell, and we do so on every road game. Tennis is cool too. We have been blessed here at Heritage with some of the most awesome talent, and I love seeing our girls succeed on and off the court. I teach here too. Teach broadcasting to some of the most wonderful students in the world. Never dreamed of being a teacher, to be honest, but it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me professionally. I love working with these kids and then seeing them later in life and reminiscing about the times we had in our class. At home, that's where my heart is. I have the most awesome family in the world. My wife Stephanie is simply the best. I met her at Channel 3 and we've been together ever since. That's been like close to 30 years. We have 3 outstanding boys and their names are Camden, Carson, and Cade. She had to have all C names for some reason, and it even held true with our golden retriever. We named him Chase. I would definitely say we're a close-knit family and enjoy taking trips together, going to church, and eating out. As for my other interests, I love to play and watch sports. Growing up, I was a decent baseball, basketball, and tennis player. I love football too, but my mom wouldn't let me play it competitively. I guess I was a mama's boy. I have sports teams that I'm very passionate about as well. I love the Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta Hawks, and the Atlanta Braves. I'm not a bandwagon fan either, and I can't stand to see all those type of fans come around when the Birds go to the Super Bowl or the Braves get hot in the playoffs. In college, I root strongly for my alma mater, the UTC Mocs. I've probably been to hundreds of Mocs football and basketball games over the years. My grandfather also helped me get into another college team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And yeah, I like them in basketball as well. So who am I? I'm Jeffrey, Jeff, Sam, Green, JG, RT, Greenie, Coach Green, or well, just call me what you want. As for me, I'll say this. I'm Jeff Green, and I am the 5-Star News.
Welcome into sports, everyone. Zach Brown here, riding solo because Dill couldn't be here today. But we'll jumpstart you with football. The Generals traveled down I-75 this past weekend to play at Banneker High School in Atlanta against Hateville Charter. How'd it turn out? We'll send you straight to the story.
All right, this past Saturday we wrapped up our season. We played Hateville Charter in Atlanta. Started out a pretty good game. Defense played a heck of a game. Offense moved the ball. We just came up short on a few opportunities. We lost 6-0. It was a heartbreaker. We felt like it was a game that we could have won, but like I said, in the end, we lost, and so we closed out our season.
Game Friday, it was an exciting game. Offense didn't really get to really put it together. They didn't have a whole lot of momentum throughout the game. A couple missed shots here and there. Eventually, it just came down to our defense, just holding them back. A couple big plays made by, linebackers, corners, everybody. It was a team effort on defense. We held them out for most of the game and just kind of tried to rely on our offense and couldn't really put it together, which it is what it is. Glad to we came to a conclusion to our senior season. It's been a great ride with everybody, and hope y'all do good next year.
For the most part, for the year, we've had a pretty good year with all the stuff that we've been battling with the whole COVID situation and people just getting hurt. But other than that, guys, man, the season's been great. I wish we could have put our end of the season, putting our seniors in a better situation to keep going in the playoffs. But at the end, we're thankful for their effort, and so we hope this season be a season for them to remember.
It was such a close and painful way to end the season. It was a good season nonetheless. I wouldn't have traded the past 4 years for anything. But now let's switch gears to basketball. Both the girls and boys teams have played the past three games warming up for region play. They played Ridgeland or not here at the Taj. And we'll send Matthew Fowler and Kane Stover with more on the story.
All right, the boys basketball team got off to kind of a rough start this season. We had 3 games just prior to Thanksgiving break. We took on Cahola Creek, North Sand Mountain, and the third one was Silverdale Baptist Academy. And unfortunately, we lost all 3 games. The first one against Cahola Creek, really, we had won. We kind of let it slip through our fingers late in the game. We had a lot of turnovers. Cahola Creek ended up getting the last possession and splashed a 3 right at the buzzer. So we started out the year 0-1. Then we ran into a buzzsaw against North Sand Mountain. They were really good. We played them last year and held on to beat them like 90-88 or something. And we knew they were going to be tough. And they came in and hit a lot of threes right off the bat. They got a veteran group, and they really just ran us out of our own building. I think we lost by about 40. But the kids actually didn't do too bad against them. They're just really good. And then we wrapped up the third game against Silverdale. We thought we had a good chance to beat Silverdale, but they actually played pretty well. We struggled a little bit with some turnovers in that game. Really couldn't score. I think we ended up losing by about 10. So we're 0-3 going into tonight against Ridgeland. To be honest, those games did count, so we're 0-3, but really we're really trying to get ready for our region schedule, and that starts tonight against Ridgeland. Hopefully, we'll have some football players back, and we'll have a little more bodies on the bench for us, and we'll get our first region win against Ridgeland.
Yeah, first region game tomorrow against Ridgeland. Pretty early in the season to have a region game, considering we just got our football players back today. But I'm really looking forward to it. Just need to clean up a lot of the mistakes from the holiday. Had 3 games, didn't win any of them, tons of turnovers. Just got to get better. And I think the football guys coming in will give us some added physicality and some added skill to add to our lineup. And then hopefully we'll get Canary and Swope back soon, and we'll be ready to go.
I feel like we probably played better in the losses than we did the one win we got. I thought we played really hard. We competed, which is the main topic for right now. But, the first game against a really good Cahola Creek team, played really well defensively. Struggled in the fourth quarter, take care of the ball a little bit. Gracie got in foul trouble and had to sit her, and then that kind of caused some disruptions in our press break. Ended up losing that one close. And then on Tuesday, lost to a really good Silverdale team. Back and forth, taking the lead in the second half, and they finally pulled away at the very end. I thought we played real well. I thought our defense is going to be ahead of offense right now anyways, I feel like. So I thought our defense really played well and kind of closed off the lane for most of the games, and real pleased with that. Monday, we got a big win. Always the first one's the hardest one to get, so got a big win against North Sand Mountain. They were scrappy, played really hard, so we kind of counteracted that. Had a slow first half, but played well. And overall, I'm really pleased. So I think it's huge, obviously, to keep our place in the region and make sure we're staying on top of those standings. And obviously, my first game as coach in the region will be big, and we've got to get them prepared. Ridgeland got a big win last week against Hickson, so we know they're capable of beating us, and it was a close game, I think, over there last year by 1. So, yeah, we'll hopefully be ready, and we'll had a good day of practice yesterday on Sunday night, and we'll have another good day hopefully today and leading into tomorrow.
Thanks, Zach, for that sports report. Definitely sad seeing football come to an end. Back to the news now, and if you haven't gotten to the Christmas holiday spirit yet, then you definitely need to come to the Media Center. The students and staff that work in the Media Center have been working very hard to spice up things for Christmas this season. We have 5-star news reporters Dan Anderson, Aaron Brewer, and Colton Buckles with more.
So the ladies in the media center this year decided to add to our Christmas tree. We have some college flags and some book covers, and I think that they did a really good job. It goes with the theme of our library, and it's festive.
We wanted to bring a little bit of holiday cheer to the media center and to the school by decorating just a little bit, just to prepare us and to kind of get us excited about the season that is coming up. There's a tree now in the media center. There are some decorations up in the media center and some lights to help get people in the festive spirit to get ready for the holidays. Have a great Christmas, Heritage.
Oh, it looks so awesome down there. And with that, that will wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. But we will be back Friday with a brand new report. But until then, stay warm and stay classy, Heritage.